Okay, so I'm back, and today we are going to take a look at another re-review, this time of Unique Toys Ironhead. What's his name? Headstrong. Predacon Headstrong. So here he is in his Rhino Mode, it's still not a very good Rhino Mode. It really just looks like a robot folded up with legs and arms sticking out. It's not horrible, but it is noticeably not a Rhino. So there's that. I don't have the other Mash My Creations figures, so I can't compare them to those. But what I can compare them to is the Secret Mold. So there they are together. He does compact very well, and he just kind of expands very well. So you can see the differences there. Nothing for posability. He's got nothing at the head, nothing at the horn or anything like that. Mouth does open and close. Arms are they're on ball joints, but more than anything, they just kind of go up and down. But because they are ball joints, it has just a little bit of a leeway everywhere. Ball jointed elbows, swivels at the thigh. Foot pivot in there. Back hips are also on ball joints. Knees are on ball joints. Swivels at the thigh, and a little bit of a foot pivot on that one as well. So he does have a pretty good range of motion-ish in this mode. And tail goes up and down. Nothing. Oh my god, this is awesome. When it comes to posability, it's good, but it's not the perfect set. To transform him, what you want to do is fold the tail in, and first off, let me show off this. He does come with the foot plate. Now, like I said, I'm not really going to be showing off combined modes, but if you fold this down, there's two little ports there, and there's two little tabs here and here, and you could just plug these in and then fold the foot down, and now he's got the shoulder cannons, and it does help his look a lot better. Since he's got these big massive cannons, it really detracts from the fact that, okay, he's not some robot trying to be a rhino. He's clearly a robotic rhino with cannons. And this holds very well. So there's that. And then these, of course, can light up. So, which is cool. I think everyone said it's kind of odd that it's green, but it works. It works. Turn those off. Set that off to the side, and to transform him all the way, what you want to do is you take this thigh piece here, and it just kind of collapses in, and then there's actually a little tab right in there that will plug into that little slot there. I know it's hard to see, but there's no other way to really show that off. So this just tabs in like so. I do the same thing over here. Just tab it in, and then this will rotate in and collapse in like that. You can really kind of do it however you want to. That's just how I like to do it, because I think it just looks better fitted in like that. Okay, so you just get those things tabbed in, and the way these legs are designed, it's got a tab that's half of it's on this leg and half of it's on this leg. The legs peg together, and then the tab will actually plug into the crotch. And it's like a mushroom tab, so it's like, you know, a straight pole, and then the top kind of fans out a little bit. It's really hard to push it in and out of the port that it goes into. So what I like to do is just kind of disconnect the legs and pull them out one at a time. If you do that, it makes it infinitely better, because those things do lock in very well. And those are those tabs I'm talking about. And see how half of it's on one leg, half it's on the other. There you go. So if you were to collapse this in and just plug this one in, then collapse this one in, and just kind of plug this in sideways a little bit, and then once you do that, then you can just clip them together, and it's really tight joint. So that's why I do it that way, and that's how I would recommend. Just kind of split them, pull, and then pull. But yeah, it's in there. When it's in there, it is in there good. I mean, just wow how tight that joint is. Last thing here, you want to flip the feet out like so. Pretty simple. For the arms, what you want to do is pull this little panel here up, and then slide this panel back, and then this will all just kind of accordion down, and then you just kind of position this back leg however you want, fold that down, and there you go. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff there. So again, you pull this up, this can slide back, accordion all this down like so, and there you go. And then for the head piece, what you want to do is fold that back, and there you have Hardhead, or Headstrong, if you will, in robot mode. And he's pretty cool. He is still my least favorite of the set, by far. Let's see, size comparison. Where is, there he is. Here he is next to the Seeker mold. So he comes up, let's see here, exactly about mid head to him. So he's about half a head taller. So yeah. For posability, his head can rotate side to side. Due to the neck assembly, this thing just kind of gets in the way a little bit, but it does go side to side. You know, wish it was a ball joint, but can't get everything. And I still do not like the way this is all put together. I think this needed to lock down a little bit better than it does. That would make it a lot better, but right now it's just kind of goofy. Shoulders are on ball joints. It does get a little hindered with all the parts. Ball jointed elbow, so good range of motion there. Nothing at the hand. Waist does rotate. Hips are on ball joints, so up, down, in, out, all the way around. Swivels at the thigh. And you can go all the way around if you want to. And they do, you know, like dive bomb, they do fill in that little spot right there. So it's kind of cool that it doesn't have just a gap. Let me see if I can find somebody who's got that leg joint sitting right here. See, this is Mech Ideas. And see, he's got that open right there. So they just put a plate over that to cover it. And I think that's pretty good. I like that. You can't really tell that it's just a slot joint, so works pretty well. Bends at the knee, and he's got a little bit of a toe pivot due to transformation. Comes with a sword. I don't know if this is the exact sword, but it does fit in his hand pretty well. So, there you go. All in all, originally I gave him a 7 out of 10. And I'm going to stick with that score. I think he is a good, solid figure. I will change the fact that, if he was made by Hasbro or something in the stores, even if he didn't combine, I'd probably still pick him up and keep him. He's a pretty solid little figure. He's held up pretty well over the last several months that I've had him. No issues or problems whatsoever. I think he's pretty good. And no, I don't think there's a way to take this and turn it into some sort of support cannon for him like Mastermind Creations, but really he never did that in the show, so I don't know why he would do that on this for the figure. So, and these you can see in here it says unique toys, and that's like a UR. But yeah, good little figure. For size comparison, again, here he is next to the Seeker mold, and here he is next to his well, we'll wait on that. We'll do all of them together. Once we get to that. Here he is next to Megatron. And again, you can definitely tell Megatron is a Voyager, and he's a deluxe, so he comes up to about mid chest on Megatron there. And here he is next to Hercules. So you can see how he stacks up against a Combiner on his own. So there you go. That is Unique Toys Hardhead, also known as Headstrong. Great figure. I do recommend him. He is still definitely the weakest of the group, but he does work. So there you go.